The time has come, my friends. The time has come for you to consider opening a Facebook business page. Sometimes we like to call this a Facebook like page. It's the same thing, essentially. If you have not already created a Facebook like page, I suggest you start looking into it now. It's really easy to set up, even if you're not technically savvy. It's really easy to create the page. You can even work on it and make sure it's the way you want it before you send it live. And I think it's just a valuable asset to us as coaches because a lot of what we do is on social media. A lot of the people that we're connecting with is through Facebook and through social media. So if we can have a stronger presence, if we can have a way to analyze the types of people that are watching what we're doing, the types of people who are interested in what we are offering, we'll have a better idea of who our brand is as a coach and who we tend to attract. So let's talk a little bit about that Facebook like page. And I don't want to turn this into some in-depth training on how to create your like page. I'm sure we'll probably have a webinar on that if we don't already. So what I do want to talk about are the advantages to it. So first of all, you can't have a Facebook business page without having your personal page. So there's no way to simply replace the page that you currently have or your personal page. There's no way to replace that with a business page. So you're going to have both. So of course it's up to you. You don't have to have both. You could just have a personal page, but I know for the most part people like to keep them separated because it allows them, like I'm about to tell you, it allows them to look much deeper into their customers and the people who are following them. So with a Facebook business page, you have the ability to track what are called Facebook Insights. And what Facebook Insights are basically, if you're familiar with Google Analytics, it's kind of the same idea. It's basically Facebook's way of tracking literally who is looking at your page, what times of the day they're looking at your page, what posts you have made that are good posts that have had an extended reach to more people, what posts have had the most shares, what tends to be something you're strong in, like it'll tell you that, people like to watch your videos, so you should do more videos. I know for me, I kind of had an idea what I thought people liked when I was working simply through my personal page, but it wasn't until I opened my Facebook business page that I really felt confident in knowing who I was attracting, and what people wanted from me. What we do as coaches is we add value to people. On a daily basis, you should wake up in the morning and ask yourself, how can I add value to people? You're going to be able to add value better if you know specifically who you're talking to. So creating that business page is completely free. You simply go to the left-hand navigation on your Facebook browser. You'll see over where your groups are, you'll see where there's also a spot that says Pages. You can click on that and simply click on Create a New Page. Amy Porterfield is a phenomenal resource in the Facebook department. She is the author of several social media books. I think her specialty is Facebook, and she has a free podcast series on iTunes just called the Amy Porterfield Social Media Show. And you can just search her name, and it'll come up with all the things you need to know about how to get it set up, the best, she covers everything, the best categories for it, the best types of posts, the best way to analyze your insights, all kinds of stuff. So if this sounds foreign to you, it's okay. It won't sound foreign once you get your like page started. So the key there is you've got to get it started. So a couple things that I think that people need, especially as you're starting to advance your credibility in the business and start pursuing more of a leadership position, is you not only need that Facebook like page, but you also need to start considering other avenues of reaching out to people, other ways of meeting people. Perhaps that means that you should start a newsletter, something through a MailChimp or a Constant Contact, some way that you can send out monthly correspondence or weekly correspondence with the people who follow you so that you can be referred and you can be shared with others, right? So I don't want to overwhelm you off the bat, but I think that two things that you should consider over the course of this Emerald to Diamond training are, number one, creating that Facebook business page, doing a little bit of studying, listening to Amy Porterfield talk about the importance of the like page and how you can utilize it to your advantage, and then also creating a newsletter. It's not as hard as it sounds. Go to MailChimp.com. It's free and it's super easy to do. So both of those things I think are things that Diamond coaches should be doing because you're establishing your leadership. You're establishing the fact that people follow you, they want to hear from you, and they want to hear about the value that you add to their lives each and every day. So Facebook like page, newsletter, here you come.